We have an awesome blocked content Discord now. The link's in the description. Join our family. We're talking a Nintendo Direct League. This plays it safe, but might it be real because of that? Blocked content. What's happening, my blocked buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's League Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. Today, we're talking about a Nintendo Direct League, or a rumor. And what happens here is something very interesting. Normally, we get all this information, sometimes real, sometimes super fake, and it always has so much information about characters, about specifics, about stages, even dates and stuff like that. But this specific one, this specific rumor that we're going to talk about today, doesn't do any of that. And that's why it scares me. That's why I think that it might be real, because it's so conservative. It has so little information and it plays it safe completely. And that's what I wanted to talk about. We're also talking about Hero being banned in the tournament scene and something for Smash Bros. Ultimate called the Fire Emblem Theory. That's all super amazing stuff. So I can't wait to talk to you guys about this. And of course, if you like giveaways, there's 2 giveaways going on right now. First off, we're giving away Piranha Plant plushies at 50k, so remember to like this video, subscribe to Blocked Content, and comment down below to enter for that giveaway, and of course this beautiful Blocked Content t-shirt that we'll be giving away to one of you lucky block buddies at 40k. So let me know in the comments why you deserve one of these beautiful goodies, and maybe you'll get to wear it with pride or have that plant in your household. Alright guys, let's head right on into this. For this one, I was actually a little bit stumped because let's call it the Wario League, I guess, because this is the picture, of course. It basically says Nintendo Direct League September. So a Nintendo Direct in September, which I would really love to see. You know, August is slowly coming to an end as of the moment of recording. We have about 2 weeks left. So I really feel like it could be just the right time for a Nintendo Direct in early September. I would really love it to be the case to be early September, because it's been very long for my feeling that we've got actual big content from Nintendo. And if we look at this league over here, there's not that much crazy stuff here, but what could be in those segments could be huge for these games. So I wanted to talk about these in order, okay? So Super Mario Maker 2 is stated over here. There's WarioWare Switched, Luigi's Mansion 3, Bayonetta 3, Pokemon Sword and Shield, Link's Awakening Remake, Rare Replay, Battletoads, SNES Online, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, Wario is there because, of course, we haven't really heard about WarioWare Switched. It's been rumored for a very long time, so that's why we basically call it the Wario League, right? So let's talk about the first one on the docket, which is Super Mario Maker 2. Now, of course, you guys know we've streamed this a little bit, and we're going to do some more streams from Mario Maker 2 playing you guys' levels. I've loved it so far, but I do think that there's a lot of content missing, especially if you look at the new mode, which is the Super Mario 3D World mode, and it doesn't have all the content that all the other styles have, and it isn't nearly as fun to play because of it. You can't switch the style, so I hope that that gets fixed. There's a lot of other content, a lot of other enemies that I'd love to see, like Charging Chucks, and maybe even those little pink things that you could, you know, make Mario run up walls and stuff like that. That'd be really cool. I think that there's a lot of content in terms of Koopa Links that could be in the game, and not to mention new game styles. I mean, what do we have to do to get Super Mario Bros. 2 to finally be in the game? They even do this new side category for 3D World. If it was good for anything, it is good for Super Mario Bros. 2, because they have, of course, widely different mechanics with picking up items, throwing them, picking up enemies, throwing them, and of course the way that the levels kind of work and the verticality of everything. So I would love to see Super Mario Maker 2 DLC and it actually being new game styles. It would be really cool to have new level themes as well. And one thing that I'm waiting for is to make music in the game, like Mario Paint. So not make music in the levels, but that you can compose music and then put it in your levels. You know, maybe even chiptune music for the 8-bit Mario styles, and then a little bit more advanced for 16-bit, and then of course use the ba-bas from the new Super Mario Bros. Style. Ba-ba. I think that that would be really fun. So I hope some of those things get in Super Mario Maker 2. Next is WarioWare Switch, of course, the new game on this list, and I think that it's just about time for WarioWare to come to Switch because we have a touchscreen, we have these Joy-Cons, which if they don't drift, and mine just started to drift, it's horrible and I need to get them replaced. So if you have your Joy-Con drift problems, let me know in the comments below. I was playing Breath of the Wild and Link just walked the other way and like jumped into like a ravine, so that wasn't fun at all. So it's broken now. But yeah, if you want to get the use out of those Joy-Cons, out of the functionality, out of the HD rumble, and even the, you know, the thing being compatible on the go as well, and you can link different Switches to each other in Mario Party and stuff like that, WarioWare is the perfect thing. And I would love to play a game that's in the style of WarioWare Gold. This picture with the leak is Wario from WarioWare Gold. Of course, we do an animated show, which is called Wario Prank Calls, which is amazing and super fun. So go check that out on this channel if you haven't already. And it's based on that game, WarioWare Gold. So if there's more WarioWare coming, I would love to see it. And, you know, Microgames, really fast stuff, just include a whole bunch of new things. We've done the revival thing. We know the older ones. I want to see some new minigames. Next one is Luigi's Mansion 3. Just give me more of a story trailer. We know the mechanics, we know that Luigi can slam ghosts, we know all the different things that the Poltergust 3000 can do. Just show us a whole bunch of new stuff and I'll be very, very happy. Bayonetta 3, of course, we know next to nothing about this game other than that brief opening cinematic thing where Bayonetta supposedly bites the dust. It's really weird. So just show me some in-game stuff and I'll be very happy. Pokemon Sword and Shield has of course been under fire because of, you know, the whole National Dex thing and Nintendo promising that they'll, you know, make the game a lot better, and then trailers don't show it to be better. They reuse animations from Sun and Moon very, 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 very plainly, but also say they don't, and people have like cross-reference models and stuff like that, and it isn't like they're lying and they're doing some weird stuff. I don't really get it, why they won't get their stuff together. Just make a really great open world Pokemon game for consoles. I know that you can't really go back and you'll have to spend a whole lot of time and effort on the games going forward because that would be the status quo, but please do it, Pokemon, because every other franchise has gotten their A game. Mario Odyssey does the best thing they could possibly do with Mario. Legend of Zelda does the best thing they can do with that franchise in Breath of the Wild, and I even think for other franchises they are pulling their best foot forward, and I think that Pokemon, it's about time that you do it too. I'm not interested in seeing more Pokemon or more Galarian forms. I just want to know that the game is a little bit better than it looks right now, because you know, those Dynamaxing Pokemon, I'm sorry, but that mechanic looks very, very dated and not at all fun to me. So, Link's Awakening Remake, it looks cute. I can't wait to play this game because I think that reimagining that world in this particular style, the claymation kind of thing and the depth of field camera, it looks really cool with that tilt shift style. I just want to play it. I think that the visuals look great. I hope that the game holds up when I play it again, and I just really think that the charm of the game will last. So give me some Link's Awakening. Now, Rare Replay is interesting to see, but of course with Banjo-Kazooie coming to Smash Bros. Ultimate makes complete sense, and man, do I really want to play Banjo-Kazooie now. And Tooie, of course, too, but yeah, I really want to stream Banjo-Kazooie and play it with you guys, and if it was on Switch, I'd be so happy, and I'll gladly do that with you guys. Battletoads is coming. We've seen the opening trailer for this during E3, I believe, which didn't look so good. I think that the art is severely lacking. It's not like a pixel art style or a 3D style. It's kind of like a hand-drawn style, but the cells don't look really good. Also, they zoom in on them or they, enlarge, and they look really off. So I really hope that they're working a little bit better on that. I think Battletoads was like a guest fighter in a fighting game. I'm blanking on what the name of that game was, but essentially they looked great in that game. So go towards, a comic booky 2D style and just do something like that. I'll like that even more. But Battletoads has great gameplay, so I can't wait to smash people with zits. So SNES Online, super curious to know which games are coming, but yeah, it's really about time that SNES finally comes to that, quote unquote virtual console for Switch. I feel like I need to get my money's worth with Switch Online, and I really, really don't right now. Like, I feel like I'm paying money for something that should be free and isn't giving me anything special. And SNES could do it, especially if some of the games are online, like playing Goof Troop. How cool would that be? Co-op online. So give it to me and I'll re-up. I'll re-up my online thing. So Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, of course, if that's at the end of a direct, you know what that means, a newcomer reveal, and of course that would be the 4th DLC fighter for this fighters pack. And there's of course a lot of different choices. We'll get into the Fire Emblem theory, but yeah, I really feel like it could be a big first party character or a third party character that a lot of people know in the West or the East. So it could either be a Ryo Hayabusa type of character from Ninja Gaiden or Crash Bandicoot, that's very big in the West. So I really want to find out who the mystery character is from that reveal. So curious to know if that is actually true. I want to take a little moment to talk about this game rant thing that just came out. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate hero character is being banned from tournaments. It's only been a couple of weeks since the hero from Dragon Quest franchise was added to the most recent DLC character, Smash Ultimate, but he's already causing some issues among high-level players. The hero just got banned in the South Australian Smash community due to the character's over-reliance on random chance elements. Released in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate at the end of July, the hero adds JRPG elements evocative of the Dragon Quest games to a sword fighter character. Now, the controversial move in question is his down special command selection. Through landing sword hits, the hero builds up a mana meter similar to Robin. Command selection accesses a turn-based JRPG style menu where the player chooses from 4 random selected spells from a larger pool to cast. The spells that show up in the menu are completely random. Now, the other mechanic that is causing hero to be banned is critical hits. The way that crits work with hero is completely random as well, an attempt to simulate the random nature of critical hits in JRPGs like Dragon Quest. Any smash attack could be randomly more powerful than the last one due to this system. Now, how crazy is this idea, right? That this character gets banned because of, these random effects that I feel are actually fair if you look at the statistics, right? South Australian Smash Center is having no part of it. In a tweet longer post, the organization detailed their reasons for the ban, stating, "After deliberation and plenty of discussion, we have concluded that Hero's design as a character is fundamentally dependent on randomness to the point that is not reasonable in a competitive environment." Now, that is pretty crazy to think about. I feel like they need to rethink that decision because it's a character that I feel is there the most that I've played of it. Of course, I don't do it at a tournament level, but if you've watched our latest live stream of Smash Brothers, and we're doing one very soon, then of course you've seen that I love playing as hero because it's the risk and reward thing. Sometimes I'll open up the command menu and get absolutely blasted out of nowhere because I wasn't paying attention, and other times I'd get an effect that, was very much in the negative for me. But other times you could get a kill in that normally you wouldn't. So it's a lot of fun to kind of risk everything. To me, hero needs to stay in Smash, so please don't ban blocked content. Is definitely against blocking that content. Really fun. So I wanted to share something very cool because of course we now have this huge Discord thing and it's amazing. A lot of you guys, like hundreds of you guys, have already joined this thing and we're talking the entire day about Smash Brothers, Snake Codex, about leaks. So I want to thank everyone who's already signed up. If you haven't, it's right there in the description, the link. So thank you guys so much. It's a lot of fun, and through this I always get a lot of feedback from you guys about videos and other leaks and rumors that are floating around. And one of the things that I really love are theories. And one of these theories that I wanted to talk about is called the FE theory, or the Fire Emblem theory, coming to us from Storm Owl, saying, "I'll share it with you. During this whole time Smash Ultimate has existed, Fire Emblem Three Houses existed in some form. We knew the characters and even the music long before Ultimate was announced, yet there are no music or spirits or fighters in Ultimate from the game." Which, okay, you could say it was because the game wasn't out yet and they didn't want to show off too much early in Smash, but they could have been promoting many games with spirits: Mario Party, Link's Awakening, Labo Kids, Labo VR, Yoshi, but still no Fire Emblem Three Houses, not even music. I believe believe we are going to get a Three Houses rep. I don't know if it will be a part of the main DLC or a free bonus or something, but I think that it's going to happen. They could easily have a spirit board for tons of characters from the game, along with a few tracks, a stage. Well, I know that people are much like, there's too much Fire Emblem content in Smash already. People forget that it's a little like Pokemon, where Intelligent System approaches Nintendo and Sakurai to put a character in Smash. Same happened with Melee, Brawl, and Smash for Wii U, even to the point where Sakurai was a little worried about adding Corrin to Smash. But another thing is that most of the DLC characters are based around games announced or that were released between 2016 and 17. Fire Emblem Three Houses, for a fact, was announced way back in 2016 or 17, which means that they already had all the characters revealed and the details about them. Similar to how Pokemon is represented, Sakurai can easily take the little pieces they have of an early game in development and create a character with that. I have a feeling that we will get a Three Houses rep, whether it's Edelgard or Byleth. I don't know, but I believe it will happen probably with the next character reveal. I know some would argue announcing a Fire Emblem character after Three Houses releases it's stupid, since people won't care as much about the game months after it released, but we also know Three Houses is getting DLC to keep fans playing and the hype going. So thank you so much, Storm Owl, for your comment here through Discord. It's really interesting to me to think about more Fire Emblem characters. It's a little divisive, but if they do it justice and if they do some interesting character and not another sword fighter with the same moves, then it could be interesting. I just really want more third-party characters to finish this DLC pack off, because I think that that's the theme, and that's the theme that they should stick with. Thank you guys so much for all your theories and all your fun. It's been so much fun to talk about it with you guys and to kind of see what you guys like within this content. It brings back a whole lot of memories to me when we are working together to uncover the truth of a big leak, and that's most of the fun of blocked content. So I'd love to hear what you guys think of this, especially the Nintendo Direct leak. If you comment down below, you could actually be featured in our next video. Today's comment question is that Nintendo Direct leak real? As for our previous comment question, our answer comes to us by way of Panda Games, saying, "We could get a Monster Hunter from the Monster Hunter stories, with a cat that also kind of confirms the sidekick theory." Well, thank you, Panda Games. I think that you're right. I think that the sidekick theory is a real thing. Every single character that has been announced so far has some sort of sidekick, right? Joker with Morgana, we have Banjo and Kazooie, we have the hero with Slime. So if the Monster Hunter from stories would get in with that little cat, it would also, probably appear in that artwork, the big banner artwork that is on the website and of course in videos. So if the next character has some sort of sidekick, then that is absolutely confirmed. So thank you so much for your comment. And of course, a big shout out to our latest Patreon supporters, people who donate in the chat through live streams, and of course the join button. Everybody, thank you so much. You guys make blocked content possible. Now, if you have a video idea for Snake Codex or LeakSpeak or any of our other shows, you can actually get that video made. Just go to patreon.com/blockedcontent, because that's where it happens. There's a bunch of incredible rewards there and they're waiting for you. Remember, if you're not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, just click the button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications, and all the news and fun you care about will be delivered daily to you. Of course, we have this brand new Discord. It's a whole lot of fun, so let's dive into it deep. All the block buddies are there, so if you're not yet a member of that Discord, you can check the link out in this description of the video right now, and we'll have some fun together because it's already blooming with content, fan art, and a whole lot of fun stuff to talk about. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner where there's always more blocked content. See ya.